be charging 99 cents per item that you sell, plus whatever fees actually Amazon places on merchant fulfilled. And then for professional, you're gonna have $40 per month, which is, I mean, I started from professional just for me to push myself to sell the first 40 units before the end of the month. One thing that you have to know is that there's a lot of scammers that actually want to create a new account on Amazon. So these are my recommendations. Once you set up your store, um, I would insist you, instead of a driver license, because they require an official governmental document, do a passport. The passport is more professional. A valid account number and statement, whether it's going to be under a company or your personal, you need an account statement because you're going to be uploading this document into Amazon, and a person is going to be reviewing that information. Um, Private email. I recommend you get a domain and a private email, which your ad domain. Let's say Juanito at elpasosales.com, something like that, instead of doing like a Gmail or Yahoo. You can do that, but I mean, it's for you to look more professional, because I mean, it speeds up the process, because sometimes it takes up to two months to verify an Amazon account. And in this time, you're gonna be back and forward sending more documents. Let's say you put an address. Okay, can you give me a utility address just to verify that the place that you're conducting business is the one that you actually are staying in? Because obviously there's a lot of things that a lot of scammers are trying to get into Amazon, and then they're just gonna ripping off customers, and Amazon doesn't like that. Avoid by all means debit cards. Don't use debit cards to pay your subscription. Duplicate accounts. Don't get, like, say you started the first one, finish that one, and don't start a new one. Amazon is banning a lot of people that actually have duplicate accounts. Suspicious activities. Let's say in this process of verifying this information, do not change that information. I mean, please let someone else, let the reviewer tell you, hey, this information was incorrect, and then change that information with that person, because that's going to be a suspicious activity. Let's say you change your phone number after you finish the application. You're going to seem suspicious. That's the thing that Amazon is trying to refrain from. People going, and then losing patience. Always be professional with whoever is your account manager. They're gonna be approving you in terms of how you behave yourself, how well you communicate. Because I mean, something that they don't outsource is their filters. So I mean, seller account, you're always gonna get some person in India trying to resolve your issue. But for the filters, they're actually all US. Let's start with Amazon retail arbitrage. Um, Flipping deals. I bet that everybody has seen this on either on Instagram, on YouTube, how to find a deal. Flipping deals, I actually go into discount stores, Walmart clearance section, Costco, or something like that. Also, local wholesalers. I have found my best deals at niche stores. These are the things that I go. I go into downtown. I actually go into Uno Plus. I go to GMD, because I mean they have really inexpensive items. And if you talk to them, they're gonna give you discounts if you purchase over 12 units. I remember I'm gonna do some samples in the next slides, but I mean those are the ones that I actually made my first sales besides the candy, because it was so hungry. Like, I had to increase my more products, more sales, more products, more sales. But I mean, there's so many candy that my dad has, so I needed to grow. I was selling hair hair makeup, even tweezers, something that I didn't know. I mean, I don't even have hair. I mean, the thing is that you have to understand that you're selling for someone else. You're not selling for yourself. Um, Also, download the seller app. If you notice, once you go into the seller app, you go into your Apple apps, search for Amazon seller app. You can download it, sign up, and then this is once you click on add a product, it's the first button, and it's gonna give you that. This is huge, because I mean I just saw it like last week. For me, I did it the old way. I always used it a desktop. So I had to go into Amazon, search for the big sellers or search whatever. This is a huge tool. I think like it's much easier right now to find deals than it was before when I started. So right now you can click on any of these products. Let's say you go into the top sellers, they're gonna give you per section. Let's say, okay, I did arts, crafts, and sewing. That's one of the sections that are actually helping you out. So these are the best sellers. I don't know if you can see, but I mean, this one is a apple barrel acrylic paint. This one, you know where you can find it? And Hobby Lobby. Elmer's, the Supreme purple school glue sticks. This one is on Costco. Now, if you click on the purple glue sticks, it's gonna give you what is the price, what's gonna be the fees, and this is gonna be the gross proceeds. If you can actually work with the 459, then you're making your first sale. And this is what I do. Just go and scan barcodes and you're gonna find your first product. For me, I mean, I'm always gonna go for candies, right? Because I mean, this is, you have to go into the niche section. There's more profit because for me, it's like the Hispanic market. El Paso is strong on Hispanic market. So there's a lot of stores that we don't have anywhere else. Have you visited El Paso Saddle Blanket? No, there's a big section, and there's a lot of products right there that we can bundle up and send it to Amazon. We have downtown. Also, there's a lot of Chinese products. We have Uno Plus. Uno Plus has a lot of products that hair, makeup that are really low, and then you ask for discounts, and they give you discounts for 12 units up. Scan the barcode that they have, and then you're gonna find it on Amazon. For this time, I actually went to El Loco. El Loco is by Alameda and Copia. And you can actually go there, shop. There's plenty of piñatas, there's plenty of candy. Scan the barcode, and they're gonna tell you how much you can sell it for. So this is an item, this is a bundle. Because I mean, you have to think that not only selling one unit, but you can actually make bundles. You wrap them up in cellophane paper, make a sticker, set it up like Amazon is asking you to do, and resell it. For this one, they're selling at $21.99. Okay, let's try this one out. This is an app. It's a paid app, which is a Helium 10 Chrome extension. But right now, I just for showing purposes, I removed the paid version, and we're gonna look at the free version. And still, there's a lot of information. There's this graph that is gonna be telling you what's the sales price been for the couple of the last 30 days, and then the ranking. The ranking is gonna be going up and down, up and down. It is demand. Right now we have the volume and we have the price. So if you can play on those numbers, that's gonna be your selling point. Right now we have the pricing. We can see, okay, if I can make the product, if I can get it for cheap, then I can make the sale. But let's say, how much can I make? I know that is really hard to see. Maybe in the screen is better. But right now, the ranking, if you see the blue line, actually right after the 27th, the ranking decrease. And ranking is inversely proportional to the sales. If the ranking is lower, you're gonna have bigger sales. Does it make sense? Because I mean, ranking of number 1, that's gonna have the biggest volume. Ranking of 1 million is gonna have almost 0 sales. So as a rule of thumb, something that can make 30,000 up as a ranking is a great product. So right here, you have the product at 8,000. So 8,000 is pretty big for a good product to start off with. Let's analyze the product or the price. Right now, if you this is the MF, this is the manufacturer fulfillment by merchant, the first one. This is for you to ship from your home. It's gonna be, if you sell it at $21.99, which is a competitor's price, everybody's price, because I mean there's multiple sellers on this account. Your product cost, which I actually got, it's there's 3 units. And it was I don't remember how much, but I mean multiplied by 3, it's $7.56, which is in a loco. That's the price that they have it in a loco. Loco, it's again, it's a candy store, a wholesaler that actually are importers. Um, the fees are gonna be 330, and then your net proceeds is gonna be $11 with 4 cents. That's gonna be minus, because I mean you still have to ship it. So how much is gonna be shipping? This one is where your profit is gonna go down if you're actually doing your fulfillment, your own fulfillment. However, here you already know how much is gonna be for Amazon to ship your product. It's gonna be the 21.99, the product cost, which is the same, and then Amazon fees. Amazon fees include shipping, their what is it, referral fees. The referral fees is the percentage that they actually invest in acquiring the customer. So all those fees, and there's a multiple of fees, it's gonna be the sum of them is gonna be 1155, 52. Then your actual profit is 282. If you go down to a local, get this product, bundle them up, put it in a box, send it to Amazon, you're gonna be making that money right now. It's just an example. And I think this is the best way for, I mean, I've tried to see a lot of videos, and then I've seen conferences, but no one tells you an actual product. I mean, walk me. I need a, because I mean, I'm crawling. I cannot walk still. At this stage, we're crawling. And again, for, I mean, the theory of where we're doing this is we're crawling, we're walking, then we're running. We cannot run before we walk. So if you make your first sale, you're gonna have that successful first rush. That, because I mean, for me, it was really great, and I'm just preparing right now myself. But going back into the product description, there's this area where all the the sellers are actually offering. Some of them they're actually going a little bit up. Just this one is the lowest. Once the lowest goes out, then the second one kicks in, because there's such a huge volume at 8,000. What is it? 8,000 ranking. It's such a huge volume that the first one runs out, and then kicks down the second one. If you're There's a lot of strategies for this one. I would actually go, if you want to do quick sales, go into the lowest price. If you actually want to do a little more profit, go into the second one, match the second one, and eventually you're going to be reaching out to the first one. The first seller is going to run out, and then your price is going to be kicking in. Now, on the bottom, you're going to be sell it on Amazon. Once you have your account, it's going to appear right there. Sell it on Amazon. You click on there. Okay, let's do this. Let's create an offer. We already found our product. You're going to be putting your price, whether you want to do the cheapest one, or you're going to be in the middle. Once the first one runs out, you're going to be kicking in, because if you have the same price as the first one, just going to be alternating. Amazon actually alternates, like let's say, seller number one has the same price. Seller number two has the same price. Number three has a little bit better price. Then the first two are going to be alternating until they run out, and then the third one kicks in. Does it make sense? So right now is all strategy about, this is all strategies about retail, arbitrage, retail arbitrage. Okay, let's go. You put a price, you're gonna be putting the condition as new, because I mean, your purchase as new. Fulfillment channel, you're gonna be, I always insist going to FBA, because I mean, you don't want to spend a lot of time shipping out the product. It gets messy. I shipped products, the wrong product to one, because I mean, one day I had like three, Raquels. I had three Raquels, and then they have three Hispanic last names, right? I don't know why. I was like, distracted, and I shipped all three orders in a different order. Because I mean, you ship out the label, you ship out the order, the prep sheet, which states, okay, in this box is gonna be this, in this box is gonna be that. I put in the box. I'm gonna put because it was a lot of products, and then I just shipped everything all the wrong way. Actually, I had to go back. I noticed that the first one they got the product, and then I had to tell, I messed up. I understand you shipped to another account, because I can see the labeling, because I mean, I actually put the box and the label to the wrong box. Because I mean, you can see that the order item was actually the one that I was attached. Like let's say Amazon, it was for Raquel Dominguez, but the thing is that it was on the first one, and then I had to send them again, Because I mean, I didn't lose. I didn't lose any bad. I didn't have bad ratings. Why? Because I was proactive. And this is something that everybody on online platforms you have to do is to maybe you have to lose some money to buy that five-star rating. Because I mean, on those things, I get more on my mistakes. I get more five-star ratings because of the way I respond, and that's all up to you. Again, okay. So let's do this. Once you list your product on FBA, okay, I lost myself. Sorry for that story. Once you actually click yourself on FBA, you save and continue. Then list your FBA. Now it's ready. Now you need an Amazon barcode. I'll talk about this a little bit more in detail once we actually ready for prepping. Now, the next step, once you go and save continue, uh, De La Rosa. Okay, so right now we're talking about two things that we have to put as information on this item. First, we're gonna be doing, are we shipping individual units? What it is stating is that individual units pertaining to the product itself. This is a bundle. A unit is the bundle of three. Whether you bag them in a poly bag, whether you wrap them in shrink plastic wrapping, whatever you do, whatever you actually get them together, even if you tape them. I mean, at the beginning, like bundles were taped up together, but it was a long time ago. Right now, people are trying to be more professional, but still, you can do that. But I mean, it's all how you're gonna be conducting your business. Um, First, let's do, we're gonna be creating a new package. A new package, I don't know, first we're gonna be doing the prep. The prepping, we're gonna be, once you click on this one, this is gonna be the first one, right? The prepping. Prepare your items to FBA items. If it's gonna be sold as a set, you're gonna be dropping the drop down button. There's gonna be individual units. If this is a knife or something like that, it has to be safety wrapped or something like that. It's gonna, for this item, as an example, we're gonna be doing the sold as a set. And this is the thing. I started with this example because for me, bundles have been a great way to scale my business. I don't do